come on, vite.
Attendez, je veux que ce soit toi qui parles à la réception, OK? Parce que moi, j'ai trop un accent fort en français, puis je suis pas sûre qu'ils vont le comprendre, puis j'ai peur de pas les comprendre non plus.
I don't think I can do any better than you. I don't know his medications. You've brought him here many times.
Mais quand j'étais au Québec, c'était facile, c'était en français. Je suis pas sûre qu'il y ait du monde en français qui vont le comprendre, puis qui peut m'aider à m'exprimer. S'il vous plaît, ça va être plus facile, puis it's gonna be easier for you to explain.
Fine.
Bien, premièrement, il devrait
First of all, in my opinion, there should be someone at reception who can speak French and English.
s'exprimer en anglais et en français. L'hôpital devrait avoir une
The hospital should have a human resources policy and a communications policy as well. So if the mother arrives at emergency without her husband and she doesn't know where to go because the signs are only in English, that is a big problem.
Cela aussi est un gros problème.
Okay, I'll be right there.
C'était qui?
It was the station. I have to go back. We've been here for over an hour now.
Sérieusement?
I'm sorry.
Qu'est-ce que je vais faire, là? Je vais être tout seul. Est-ce que tu penses que je devrais demander si je peux parler à un médecin en français, s'il y en a un, ou s'il y a une infirmière qui parle français?
May have to wait longer then.
C'est vrai.
Ouais. L'offre active, c'est important parce que...
An active offer is important because when people don't see signs in French or name tags in French, there is no active offer.
Les gens vont être réticents à demander
People are hesitant to ask for their French language services. When a child is sick and they should be seen quickly, to ensure the child is seen right away, people will be tempted to speak English, even if they are less fluent, just because they are in a crisis situation. They are more vulnerable and just want a response to their questions. But when we provide an active offer of services, these people will ask for them and won't feel afraid to ask for their French language services. They have the right and they will take advantage of those rights if French is fairly present in that setting.
Well, it's often said that maybe 60% of the information that a doctor uses to make the diagnosis is from the interview, from asking questions and hearing the answers from the patient. So verbal communication is really of critical importance in the interaction between patients and doctors. Well, when people are at their most vulnerable, when they're really sick or even just really anxious about going to see the doctor or going to a hospital, that's when they tend to rely on the core of who they are, and so think and speak of who they are, so speak in their own language. And the greater the anxiety, the more the vulnerability, the more the fear that they have that what's happening to them may be seriously affecting their lives, the more that they're needing to be able to communicate in their own language. And so it's so important that the service providers encourage the patients to communicate in their own language and give them permission, really, because of course there's that other side of the coin, particularly in this kind of community where the prevailing language is English, that people for whom French is the language that they've grown up speaking feel that it's something they should sort of keep to themselves and not advertise. So therefore, it's important in a healthcare setting that the doctor or the other health professional actually gives people permission to speak in their own language and to communicate in whatever way makes them feel most comfortable.